Hello and welcome to Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm David Lewis, and today the Gaithersburg Giants will look to break their 1-4 streak in the last 5 games. In the first 10 games of the regular season, there have been 9 starting pitchers. The only pitcher to have multiple starts is getting his third one tonight from High Point University, Liam Deal. Deal, in his first 2 starts, went 4 innings against the T-Bolts in the Game 2 back on June 3rd, giving up just 1 earned run on 2 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Unfortunately for him, his second start against the Aces, he went just 1 inning, giving up 7 earned runs on 7 hits and 2 walks. What's been a point of emphasis for manager TJ Brockway in the past 5 games amid these struggles is how the team gets off to a start. Overall, they've outscored their opponents 64-56. However, in the first 3 innings, they've been outscored 34-36. And in losses, those first 3 innings, it's 5-34. Meanwhile, in wins, it's 29-2. In the middle 3 innings and the last 3 innings, they outscore their opponents 30-20 in the first 10 games. Deal's going to have to face a lineup that's very top-heavy for the Senators, with 3 bats being Carter Groen, Nate Mahue, and Owen DeShazo, all batting above .330. The first batter he will face, however, is Rohan Putz from Kansas State University, currently batting .250. The first pitch from Deal to Putz. Finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Deal. Just high and outside. Count will go even. So massive point of emphasis is just these first 3 innings, seeing how the starters can adjust and get going. That pitch finds the zone as it was dropped by the catcher McNally. Now Putz will have to defend down 1-2. This one put on the ground to Brady Powell at second. He makes the easy throw in time for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 23, Carter Groen.
That'll bring up Carter Groen from Iona. That one misses upstairs for ball 1. Groen comes into this game with 5 stolen bases, second best on this Senators team. (1-0) misses outside, now 2-0. And just the main point of emphasis has been these first 3 innings. How can Deal manage to get through it? 2-0 misses outside, now 3-0. Swing and miss. Very interesting from Groen there to get the green light on a 3-0 pitch this early in the ball game. 3-1. That one hits the outside part of the zone, and Groen thought he had his free pass, and he'll have to retrieve his twig and step back in here with a full count. Full count pitch from Deal. That one misses outside, and now he will get his free pass.
The catcher, number 15, Nate McHugh.
That'll bring up Nate McHugh, junior from Boston College. And this Senators roster is one of the most diverse rosters I've seen in the Cal Ripken, as that one misses high and outside for ball one. And I mean, this roster has represented at least 12 states on it. They're grabbing guys from every which way. This one fouled back into the netting. As I mentioned before, Groen coming into this game standing on first now with 5 steals. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets going here on one of these next few pitches. One from Deal. This one flied out to right field. Robbins calls for it, makes the easy catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12, Owen DeShazo.
That'll bring up the other BC Eagle in this lineup, Owen DeShazo, who's leading the team in batting average at .375 at the moment. First pitch to DeSaggio. This one put on the ground to the shortstop, Cade Henson. He'll flip it to Powell in time for the out. And that'll take us to the bottom of the first.
No runs, no hits, and 1
Score is 0-0 on the Giants. Welcome back to Gaithersburg, Maryland. And starting on the mound for the Senators is Matt Hoover from Western Michigan. Hoover has appeared twice in this Cal Ripken season, both of them relief appearances, however, so this is his first start. Back on June 7th, he got the win against the Big Train, where he went 3 innings, giving up no earned runs, just 1 hit, and 7 strikeouts in that one. His latest appearance, he went 2 innings, giving up 1 earned run on 2 hits, 1 walk, and just 2 strikeouts. First batter he will face is the shortstop, Cade Hentz, for the Giants. First pitch to Hentz, outside for ball 1. 1-0 to Hentz. Finds the bottom part of the zone. Count will go even. Hoover's pitch fouled to the right side. Hentz now down 1-2. One two to Hentz, fouled back. That one in the upper part of the zone at 87. One two to Hentz again. Just misses outside. What a good take by Hentz. Two from Hoover. This one put on the ground to the first baseman, who scoops it and makes the play. 1 out. That'll bring up the hard-hitting Brady Powell.
Number 19, Brady Powell.
Powell with a team-leading 8 RBIs coming into this game, hitting .333. First pitch to him. Finds the bottom part of the zone at 87. A 1 put into the outfield. Just out of reach for the second baseman, P.J. Hughes. And the Giants have their first base runner of the evening. That'll bring up the first baseman, Danny Sheeler. That one a hard line drive, 93 off the bat for Powell. First pitch to Sheeler, low and inside for ball 1. One 0 to Sheeler. Powell takes off. Throw down. In time. Powell almost slid under that one, and unfortunately for him, he'll be heading back to the dugout early. Now 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. This one fouled away by Sheeler right into Aiden Robbins, who will just toss it back to Hoover on the mound. Count will go to 2-1. This one's put over the second baseman's head again. Sheeler rounds first and will elect to stay put. And that one left the bat at 98, so 2 hard knocks for the Giants. And they have their second base runner for Aiden Robbins, who's had himself quite the past 2 games with 3 doubles in his last 2 outings. Looking to add to that here. This one flied into center field, and that's off the fence. Sheeler's going to round third. He's being sent home. The relay is not in time, and the Giants have a lead, and it's another stand-up double for Aiden Robbins. What a week he is having, and the Giants are first on the board.
Third baseman, number 27.
That one leaving the bat at 100 miles an hour, so 3 base hits in a row for the Giants, all over 93. That'll bring up third baseman Danny Wyatt. Wyatt had a phenomenal year for UMBC this year. We can't really say it enough. First pitch to him finds the top part of the zone for strike one. Oh, 1 to Wyatt, fouled back, and now he's down 0-2. Oh, 2 from Hoover as Robbins dances on second. That one taken outside. Good take. I'd imagine a very difficult take for Wyatt, as he was down 0-2, looking to battle back here with a runner in scoring position. 1-2 to Wyatt. Misses outside again. Now count will go even at 2-2. So just in the first 4 batters tonight, the Giants have already surpassed their hit total from last night and only had 2 hits and 2 walks that entire game for 4 total base runners. That one finds a zone, and Wyatt will head back to the dugout, and we will step away as the Giants take an early 1-0 lead here on the Giants broadcast. Welcome back to Criswell Automotive Field. I'm David Lewis, and the Giants find themselves up 1-0 as Liam Deal will enter his second inning of work after he gave up just the 1 walk last inning, and he'll face Mikey Guy for the Senators, a returner. Guy last year finished the Cal Ripken season with 13 RBIs and 5 stolen bases. He then went back to Frostburg State, where he had 43 RBIs in 174 at-bats. First pitch to Guy, upstairs for ball 1. One 0 to Guy. Middle at 88. Had Guy fooled there. 1-1, fouled back into the netting. Now Guy is down 1-2. Guy enters this game just hitting .241, which is a lot lower than his batting average from this past spring at Frostburg State, where he finished at .379 for them. That pitch watches strike 3, and Deal has his first K of the day. That'll bring up Silas Boris. First pitch to Boris, fouled back in the netting, strike 1. This one fouled again. Now he's down 0-2, and Deal is attacking the zone really well here to start this second inning. That one misses upstairs. Count will go to 1-2. Boris enters this game tied second on the team in strikeouts at 10. And he swings and misses there, make that 11. And there's 2 gone here in the top of the second. Back-to-back Ks for Deal will bring up the first baseman C.J. Willis from Memphis. Willis struggling early in this season with just 1 hit and 1 run thus far. Swings and misses there. He's down 0-1. Oh, 1 to Willis. Misses outside. And at the top of the broadcast, I mentioned that this Senators lineup is very top-heavy, and what I mean by that is their 7 through 9 hitters are all batting 200 or below. This one's fouled off by Willis. He's down 1-2. Willis 1 for 14 with 8 strikeouts. He has walked 3 times and been hit by a pitch twice. He's down 1-2. That one way inside. Count will go even at 2-2. Two outs here in the top of the second. Swing and miss. And Deal strikes out the side. 3 Ks for him, and we'll go to the bottom of the second. The Giants still up 1-0. Welcome back on the Giants Broadcast Network. I'm David Lewis. And first up for the Giants in the bottom of the second frame will be Jaden Brown from Eastern Kentucky. Brown actually hit a home run in BP and actually hit a lot of balls my way. Unfortunately, I dropped about 2 or 3 of them. First pitch to Brown. Misses low for ball 1. During BP, I was talking to starter Deal, Jackson Bauer, and the starting catcher McNally. This one's put on the ground. The third baseman, Mikey Guy, who bobbles it, and the throw is not in time. 96 off the bat, and it was too hot to handle on the short hop for Mikey Guy. And the Giants have tied the number of base runners they had all of last night and only with no outs here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Casey Gibbs. Jaden Brown didn't even have his oven mitt on, as they're called, before there was a pickoff move by Hoover. First pitch to Gibbs. This one's flied into the left field, and it's caught by Rohan Putz. One away on the first pitch to Casey Gibbs. That'll bring up the catcher, Ethan McNally.
Catcher number 45, Ethan McNally.
First pitch to McNally. Finds the zone for strike one. Another pickoff attempt, that one not in time. Brown just has one stolen base and one attempted stolen base thus far in the first 10 games. 0-1 to McNally. Top of the zone, misses. Count will go even at 1-1. One to McNally. Outside, 2-1. McNally comes into this game with 4 RBIs and 4 walks. Has just 2 hits in 12 at-bats, but he's scored 4 times. Another pickoff attempt, that one a little closer than the others, still not in time. Jaden Brown not looking too eager to get off first quite yet. 2-1 from Hoover. That one bounces in. Now 3-1. Hitters count here for McNally. That one misses low and outside, and for his 5th walk of the year, there's now 2 men on for Leighton Lackey. Lackey looking to get going here in this Cal Ripken season. He has that grand slam, but has been pretty quiet since. First pitch to him inside for ball 1. Yeah, has just 2 hits in 22 at-bats, a home run and a double, but now he has 2 runners on, as that's the first strike to him. Count goes to 1-1. Deal said during batting practice that Lackey is underrated. His humor is underrated, that is. And that if we do get mics to mic him up, that he would be one of the top choices. This time is called. Goes 2-1 now. Not sure exactly what the call was there. Didn't say balk. Umpire pointed his wrist if it So this one's fouled by Lackey back into the fence. Count will go to 2-2. A little confused by the exact call on that. But now Lackey having to defend with a 2-2 count. 2 runners on, 1 gone here in the bottom of the second. This one's put on the ground and into right field. Jaden Brown rounds third. It's bobbled by the right fielder. And another run scores as McNally makes his way to third base. And the Giants are up 2-0.
The shortstop, number 21, Cade Hentz.
And that is exactly what the doctor ordered for Leighton Lackey, an RBI single. As now Matt Hoover will get a talking to from his pitching coach. So it was bobbled by Carter Groen in right field. And the throw wouldn't have been in time for a play at home, but it might have been in time for a play at third, with McNally making his way all the way from first to third on that RBI single. So now runners on the corners for the top of the order in Cade Hentz, as the Giants threatening once again, as we talk about these first 3 innings being ever so important for the Giants. This one lined right to the shortstop, who does not make a throw to first to try and pick off Lackey, but a quick second out sees Hentz back to the dugout. That one in the lower part of the zone. Didn't really get enough on it, as that'll bring up Brady Powell, who singled his last time up in the bottom of the first. Lackey goes, throw down is way in time. Lackey did not get a good jump there. The Giants double their lead to make it 2-0, and we will step away here on the Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back on the Giants Broadcast Network. I'm David Lewis. Alone tonight, unfortunately, without my colleagues Tyler Lochte and Sammy Krimstein. But I am fortunate enough to watch Liam Deal in his 3rd start of the season after he struck out all 3 batters he faced last inning. First pitch to Logan Trimble was fouled up into the netting, and he's already up 0-1. Trimble from Wofford College comes into this game hitting 200. Second pitch to him misses up high and inside. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 to Trimble. Tribble finds the zone. 1-2. This one flied and Brady Powell under it. Make the easy grab for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 1, P.J. Hughes.
That'll bring up P.J. Hughes from Richmond. Hughes has struck out in 4 of his 7 at-bats in just 3 game appearances this season. First pitch to him finds the zone in there at 89, and Deal has had some really nice control here in his first 2 1/3 innings of work. A 1 to Hughes, that one plunks him, and he'll get his free pass by way of a hit by pitch.
The left fielder, number 3, Rohan Putz.
That'll bring up the top of the order in Rohan Putz, who grounded out to Powell his last time up. First pitch to Putz. Curves back into the zone. Great pitch there from Liam Deal. Liam Deal, the High Point University product. Pickoff attempt not in time. Oh, 1 from Deal. Misses just outside. Putz thought about swinging for a second. Didn't get into a swinging motion, however, and now it counts even at 1-1. That one misses way upstairs as Hughes continues to dance around on first base. Two 2-1 from Deal. Swing and miss, and the bat pick is in time! What a heads-up play by Ethan McNally behind the plate, and now the bases are empty with 2 gone and a 2-2 count. What a way to back up your pitcher. Two misses inside. Count will go full. This is a really deep catching room for the Gaithersburg Giants, as these guys try and vie for playing time. This one flared into right field and foul into the Giants bullpen. Full count pitch again from Deal. And that is another walk issued by Liam Deal.
The right fielder, number 23, Carter Groen.
That'll bring up Carter Groen, who walked his last time up. First pitch to Grown. This one fouled into the netting. A 1 from Deal misses the outside part of the plate. Count goes to 1-1. Putt's not getting that big of a lead on first, but wouldn't be surprised if he takes off here to put some pressure on with 2 outs. 1-1 from Deal. This is outside again. Two 1 count to Carter Grown. Pitch on the way. High and another back pick, but this one gets into the outfield. Robbins charging it. The throw is not in time, but a great stop by Cade Hentz to avoid any further damage. It was another good back pick, but just short of the first baseman, Danny Sheeler. And so it jumped over his glove and into the outfield. So now a runner in scoring position and a 3-1 count for the batter, Carter Grown. This one fouled, and now the count will go full. So a throwing error on the catcher, McNally, will get Putz to second base, and now he'll be moving on the pitch. Finds the zone, and he stares at strike 3. No harm, no foul, as Liam Deal continues a scoreless 3 innings. Giants still up 2-0 here on the Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back on the Giants Broadcast Network. I'm David Lewis. And the Giants up 2-0 heading into the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Brady Powell, who singled his first time up, which started the hit parade for the Giants, although Powell was caught stealing for the second out of that inning. First pitch to Powell in the dirt for ball 1. One 0 to Powell. That one misses outside, now 2-0. Powell's single his last time up left the bat at 93, which was actually the slowest of the hits in that first inning. That one misses low, now 3-0. 3-0 pitch. This one fouled right side and out of play. It's interesting the aggression we have seen on 3-0 counts now twice already in this game, as usually coaches tell their players to keep the bat on their shoulder, but the first pitch of the game and a 3-0 pitch are two of the best pitches you might see all game. So green light there from Powell's. Now 3-1. This one he lofts into right field. Under it is Grown to make the catch, one away. So a good job from Matt Hoover to battle back in that at-bat after going down 3-0. That'll bring up Danny Sheeler, who also singled his last time up. First pitch to Sheeler. This one he puts on the plate of the shortstop, backhands it, throws across his body, not in time. An infield single for Danny Sheeler, and he's 2 for 2 today.
The right fielder, number 23, Aiden Robbins.
That'll bring up Aiden Robbins, who doubled his last time up. Something he's become accustomed to is now he has a double in 3 straight games. First pitch to him. He'll put this on the ground and pass the third baseman and shortstop into left field. And he'll move Sheeler to second. Both Sheeler and Robbins being aggressive on the first pitch, as they're both now 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Danny Wyatt, who struck out to end that first inning with a runner in scoring position. First pitch from Wyatt, swing and miss. Oh, one from Hoover. This one chopper to the shortstop. He'll just elect to go to first. That throws in time, 2 away. But Wyatt does move the runners up. As a bit of frustration from Wyatt. Not sure if the microphone picked that up, but we apologize for any profanities. You may have heard a couple last night, and only because of how close we were to the Giants' dugout. It was not a good night for the Giants last night, as they failed to score 3 runs for the first time in the first 10 games. First pitch to Jaden Brown, misses down low. One 0 to Brown. This one's flared to left side and out of play. Brown had a lot of power in BP when he pulled the ball, and I mean, he hit 4 or 5 that were within 5 feet of the foul line, so practicing that placement almost as the left-hand batter stands in. 1-1 count to Brown. Pitch on the way. This one fouled back into the netting. Now 1-2. Two runners in scoring position for Brown, who's down 1-2 with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Pitch on the way. This one chopped in the air high. Shortstop. Oh, he whiffs the throw. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. And the shortstop, Silas Boris, did not have a good grip on that baseball. And the Giants will take it as they score 2 more runs on a throwing error from the shortstop. And you put balls in play and good things happen. That was something that TJ Brockway talked a little bit about last night as a pickoff attempt again for Brown. Again, Brown's only attempted 1 steal and was successful so far this season. But Hoover paying an awful lot of attention to him. The times he's been on first, that pitch to Gibbs inside for ball 1. "1-0 hits the outside part of the zone. Close call there. Pickoff attempt. Really relaxed one, not in time. "1-1 to Gibbs. This one he fouls back into the fence. He's down 1-2. And Sheeler, after that throwing error, is now 2 for 2 with 2 runs. Another productive day for the Salisbury Seagull. 1-2 to Gibbs. On the way, fouls this one off as he continues to fight. He stands in again. 1-2, 2 out, bottom of the third. Swing and miss by Gibbs. And that'll end the 3rd inning. But not before the Giants double their lead once again. The score is now 4-0. And we'll step away here on the Giants broadcast. Welcome back to Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm David Lewis. And there is some weather moving our direction. And in the event that there is a delay, not only will we have to switch cameras to where I currently am, but it'll likely be a pretty lengthy delay, and you can follow along with that on the Gaithersburg Giants Twitter. But for now, Liam Deal will continue his work into the 4th inning as his first pitch is fouled out of play by the batter Nate McHugh. McHugh flied out to right field his first time up. 0-1 to him. Finds the inside part of the zone, and that pitch has been working really well for Deal in this righty-righty matchup all night pretty much. Just curves back into that inside portion of the plate. Is now 0-2. Fights this one off and foul. McHugh showcasing a little bit of power there. It was an emergency hack, but he got a pretty good piece of it, and it was upstairs and out of the zone. But he's still down 0-2. This one he puts on the ground. Third baseman can't make the play. It's Danny Wyatt. Tough play for him as it dies in the grass here at Chris Automotive Field.
The center fielder number 12, Owen DeSalvo.
And they'll score that a hit. So the no-hitter is gone for Liam Deal. One batter into the fourth inning. He has allowed 2 walks and a hit by pitch thus far, but first real hit. So that one misses outside on the batter, DeShazo. One 0 to DeShazo. Upstairs. And with the amount of righties that the Senators have in the lineup, every time they've gotten someone on first base, McNally is eager to try a back pick. I mean, there he gave McHugh a pretty long glance. This 2-0 pitch is fouled into the netting. Two-one count to Owen DeShazo. Pitch on the way from Deal. Finds the bottom part of the zone. Great pitch from him. Count will go even at 2-2. DeShazo grounded out to shortstop his last time up. Excuse me, it was a fielder's choice to end the inning. Swing and miss. And he strikes out there for Deal's 5th K of the night. So that brings up Mikey Guy. First pitch to Guy. And again, 76 miles an hour. Curveball just finds that inner part of the zone. It's really working for Deal tonight. Pickoff attempt, not in time. And with that last strikeout on DeShazo, Deal has set a new personal Cal Ripken League best, beating his 4 strikeouts against the T-Bolts back on June 3rd. He went 4 innings there, looking to do the same thing here. This one, Mikey Guy puts on the ground to shortstop Cade Hentz, who flips to Brady Powell, but can't get the out at first in time. So Mikey Guy safe at first, but now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Pretty impeccable play by Hentz to get that in the gap and contort his body to make a good throw to second base and get the lead runner, McHugh. First pitch, flied in the air, Robbins under it, and he makes the catch. Liam Deal, scoreless through 4, And we'll step away here on the Giants Broadcast Network.
The Senators have
Welcome back to Gaithersburg, Maryland. And the rain almost seems imminent, but the Giants have a healthy 4-0 lead heading into the bottom of the fourth. So that brings up the catcher Ethan McNally, who walked his first time up and made a trip all the way to third base back in the bottom of the second, but did not score in that inning. First pitch to him. He sends this one back up the middle. Tough play for the shortstop, and he makes it in time. One pitch, one out for Matt Hoover. And if you're Scott Middleton, the manager for the Senators, you gotta like that. After the first 3 innings, he struggled, and that'll bring up Leighton Lackey, who had an RBI single his first time up, and then was caught stealing to end the bottom of the second inning. First pitch to Lackey. This one he sends into center field, and that one's down for a base hit. Leighton Lackey, 2 for 2, and that's exactly what he needed to do today. Great job by him, as we hope this means that the Clemson bat is going to start to heat up.
shortstop, number 21, Cade Hentz.
That'll bring up the top of the order in Cade Hentz. Hentz 0 for 2 today with a ground out to the first baseman and a line out to shortstop. Seeing what he can do with a runner on now. Pickoff attempt. That one really close for Lackey. So it seemed a very relaxed attempt. It became really close. Lackey with a healthy lead. First pitch to Hentz. Misses down low for ball 1. One 0 to Hentz. That one finds the zone. Count goes to 1-1. Pitch from Hoover. Swing and miss as that was foul tipped into the catching mitt. Now 1-2. One, two, one out. That one misses outside. Good take by Hentz. 2-2, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Giants have 9 hits compared to the 2 they had last night and only. Pitch from Hoover misses down low, and Hence has worked a full count here. See what the Jacksonville University product can do with a full count and a runner on base. Lackey takes off. This one fouled into the netting, and Lackey will have to return. It was likely going to be a ball, but Hence not taking any chances on that one. He stays alive here. Full count pitch. This one he sends back up the middle. Shortstop fields it to get Lackey at second and makes the double play in time. Inning over for the Giants. And we will step away with the top of the fifth coming right up here on the Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back to Criswell Automotive Field. I'm David Lewis. Here for the fifth inning. Giants up 4-0 as Take It Easy played in between innings. And one guy who's taking it easy right now is the starter Liam Deal, who's only allowed 1 hit, 2 walks, and a hit by pitch. First pitch put on the ground to the first baseman Sheeler for the out. Just like that, 1 pitch, 1 out, C.J. Willis retired. That'll bring up Logan Tribble. It's been a really unkind start for C.J. Willis, who has just retired, as now he's 1 for 16 to start the season, and that's not what you want to see in the Cal Ripken League, a league dedicated to guys getting reps during the summer. First pitch to Tribble misses up high for ball 1. And you do want to see competitive games where guys are getting better. So the 1-0 is fouled into the fencing. Cal Ripken League is also a great opportunity for guys who are looking to get into the portal in the future to make a name for themselves, as we saw Jackson Bauer did last summer, and then this spring at Canesville Community College. This one sent back up the middle to Cade Hence. Makes the play in time, 2 away, here in the top of the fifth.
Second baseman number 1, P.J. Hughes.
That'll bring up P.J. Hughes. Hughes was hit by pitch and then picked off by McNally in the bottom of the third. First pitch to him, Tips it back into McNally's glove. And McNally seems to have P.J. Hughes' number today almost. 0-1 to Hughes, misses outside. One pitch to Hughes. This one fouled back into the netting. 1-2, and deals one away from getting out of this inning. One, two out here in the top of the fifth. This one put on the ground and foul. And we'll have to go again. It's McNally joking around with the home plate umpire a little bit. As Deal gets sets for another 1-2 pitch to the 9-hole hitter P.J. Hughes for the Senators. Pitch from Deal. Misses just outside. And it seemed like everyone in the Giants field thought that that was strike 3. Now counts even at 2-2. Pitch from Deal. Fouled. Got him in on the hands and then hit Hughes down on the shin. He's a little shaken up there. He seems to be okay. Steele quick with the 2-2 release. This one sent straight up in the air. Powell under it, calls for it, makes the grab. 5 scoreless innings from Liam Deal. And the Giants are still on top, 4-0, as we head to the bottom of the fifth here on the Giants broadcast. Welcome back to Criswell Automotive Field. I'm David Lewis as we get set for the bottom of the fifth inning. And leading it off will be the guy who ended the top of the fifth inning, Brady Powell. Powell from Radford University. He's 1 for 2 today. Seeing what he can do to start this inning off. First pitch swinging foul and right off a post in the fence as it comes back into the field of play. Matt Hoover continuing his work for the Senators. 0-1 misses inside, now 1-1. One pitch. Check swing doesn't go. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. This one hit to the second baseman, P.J. Hughes, who does not make the play, excuse me. And another error for the Senators. And I feel bad for Matt Hoover standing on the mound. He's only given up 4. And I doubt all of them are earned, as now another base runner for the Giants gets on by way of an error. First pitch to Sheeler, who's 2 for 2 with 2 runs today. That one misses outside and low for ball 1. Pickoff attempt not in time. One out to Sheeler. That one finds the zone, now 1-1. Hughes almost seemed to have a hole in his glove on that grounder from Powell. Just didn't stay with it long enough. Powell takes off. This one comebacker to Hoover, who can make the throw to second, but then the shortstop, Silas Boris, kind of had to make a rushed throw with Brady Powell sliding in his face, and first baseman C.J. Willis unable to handle it. So runner stays on first for the Giants, but now 1 away. And some frustration from Hoover there as he feels his defense doesn't really have his back. This one put on the ground by Robbins, past the shortstop, and Sheeler moves to second. And Aiden Robbins, 3 for 3 today. And just like his last single, jumped on the first pitch yet again. That'll bring up Danny Wyatt, who's 0 for 2 today. Looking to change that here with 2 men on and 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Wyatt. Swing and miss there. 83 in the upper part of the zone. I'm just surprised at Aiden Robbins being so aggressive on the first pitch. I mean, talked a lot about the patient at-bats these guys have been taking. Robbins not afraid to be aggressive. This one's fouled by Wyatt back into the netting, and he's down 0-2. 0-2 count. Danny Wyatt looking to protect the UMBC retriever. As Hoover checks on Sheeler at second, delivers the pitch, and this one's flared into right field and down. Sheeler's being sent home. Oh, he stops at third, and now there's a miscommunications. Robbins in a pickle, and they'll throw down to second and get Robbins. So miscommunication by Robbins and Sheeler, and instead of bases loaded with 1 out, it's now runners on the corners with 2 out. So Danny Wyatt did his job there, but Aiden Robbins was looking at the throw to home, with the relay to home, and missed Sheeler stopping. So that one misses inside, ball 1. Unlucky break for the Giants, who were looking to add more to their lead. Runners on the corners. Jaden Brown up 1-0. Pitch from Hoover inside. That one misses, now 2-0. Wyatt takes off for second. Throwdown's in time. Sheeler will not score. And that's a great momentum shift for the Senators as we'll head to the 6th inning. Giants still up 4-0 here on the Giants Broadcast Network. Out for his 6th inning of work is Liam Deal. And the first batter he will face is the top of the order for the Senators, Rohan Putz. Putz 0 for 1 with a walk today. First pitch to him. Gets in the middle part of that zone. Off speed for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Deal. This one flared into right field. Robbins under it. Makes the catch for out 1. Deal picking up right where he left off.
The right fielder, number 23, Carter Grow.
That'll bring up Carter Grown. Grown just like Putz ahead of him. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. That one misses upstairs for ball 1. One 0 from Deal. This one hit hard into center field. Backtracking is Lackey. And that ball's gone! As the Senators finally get a run up on the board. A solo home run from Carter Grown. And it's now 4-1. That ball was crushed. 97 off the bat and went 365 over the center field fence, which is 350 all the way around here at Criswell Automotive. So now McHugh will stand in and foul off the first pitch. Go 1 to McHugh. This is upstairs. Count goes even at 1-1. This one put on the ground to the shortstop Hench. High hop off the infield grass, but he still makes the throw in time. 2 gone. Here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Owen DeShazo. DeShazo 0 for 2 struck out his last time up in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch to DeShazo, misses low. One 0 to DeShazo, swing and miss. Great pitch to get DeShazo fanning as he needs a second to readjust his Evo Shield ankle guard. 1-1. This one fouled off again. Now 1-2. And Deal a strike away from getting through 6 amazing innings. One, two outs. That one upstairs outside. Count goes even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Swing and miss. And Deal finishes 6 innings, giving up 1 run on a solo home run from Carter Grown. What a start for the High Point product. And we'll step away here on the Giant Broadcast. Welcome back to Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm David Lewis, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Senators. They'll go from one Western Michigan Bronco to another in Avery Thelman, who's making his 3rd appearance of the Cal Ripken season. His last appearance on June 11th against the T-Bolts, he went 3 1/3, giving up 8 earned runs, 9 total on 5 hits, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. First batter he'll face is Jaden Brown. First pitch to Brown. Misses low for ball 1. Brown leading off this inning after Danny Wyatt was caught stealing to end the 5th inning. 1-0 to Brown. That one finds the zone. 1-1 count as Thelman steps off, and his time is called. And the catcher McHugh will go and have a talk. Thelman, based on the numbers I can see here, similarly to the starter Hoover, just hasn't had the defense behind him at all. 1 unearned run against the T-Bolts, although he did have 8 earned runs to that 1 unearned. In his previous outing on June 8th against the Crop Dusters, it was 2 earned, 5 runs total. So 4 unearned runs across just 5 1/3 innings pitched. Both tough outings if you're Avery Thelman. But the 6'5" right-handed pitcher will step back in and deliver a second strike to Jaden Brown, as that one clipped just the outside part of the zone. Count goes to 1-2 with Jaden Brown now having to protect with that bright pink and baby blue bat. Count will go even at 2-2. Two count to Brown. Swing and miss. And for the first time tonight, Brown is retired. That'll bring up Casey Gibbs, brother of Colin Gibbs, and they're both on this Giants roster. So last night, and only the public address announcer for the Crop Dusters made it a point of emphasis to confuse the two, I guess. So that one misses upstairs. I myself was the Giants PA last season, and it is a pretty difficult job sometimes when there are substitutions and whatnot, but they went 0 for 4 on getting Casey Gibbs from Longwood correct last night. So that one misses inside. Now 2-0. Casey Gibbs tonight is 0 for 2. He struck out his last time up in the bottom of the 3rd. And now he's up 2-0. Pitch on the way. That one finds the zone on the inside. Two-one pitch from Thelman. Ball inside. Now a hitter's count for Gibbs as he looks to get on base for his first time tonight. Three-one count. Finds the outside part of the zone, and that one was oh so close to ball 4, and Gibbs thought he had a free pass, but he'll now have to stand back in with a full count. Full count pitch on the way from Thelman. Upstairs, ball 4, and now Gibbs will take his trot to first base. And that'll bring up Ethan McNally, who's had himself quite a night defensively. Seeing what he can do offensively now with a runner on first and just one gone here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to McNally. It's off the leg, and it's a bit shaken up there as he's going to have to walk that one off. tough when catchers already have to deal with batters fouling the ball back into them, but then every batter has to deal with fouling the ball into themselves. It can cause quite a pain, as McNally doesn't have any of those ankle guards that some batters have. He'll stand in down 0-1 now. Gibbs with a small lead off first base. 0-1. Misses outside, now 1-1. One pitch to McNally. Just gets the outside part of the zone. Now 1-2. McNally has gotten all of his hits thus far in this season off of right-handed pitchers, as Thelman is. And again, another pitch clock warning, it seems. We don't have a physical pitch clock, but Thelman just taking too long, as Hoover did earlier in the game, to deliver a pitch, and second base umpire not having any of it. His count goes 2-2 now. Delivers the pitch outside, 3-2. And Thelman facing his second consecutive full count in just his second batter. That one misses upstairs, ball 4, and back-to-back walks have a runner in scoring position for Leighton Lackey, who's 2 for 2 tonight. Lackey actually came up to press box where I am here at Criswell Automotive Field and asked to change his walk-up song, and I said I don't do that anymore like I did last year. But he was able to get it changed, as this one he hits straight up into the air, and center fielder doesn't know where it is, but the shortstop does, and he does make the catch. Silas Boris, and lost in the lights. Owen DeShazo did not know where that was, but lucky for him, Boris made the trip out into shallow center field for the second out. That'll bring up Cade Hentz, who grounded into a double play his last time up and is 0 for 3 tonight. It's not what we're used to seeing from Hentz. So he came into this game batting .258. First pitch to him. That was a great moving pitch there to wiggle its way back into the zone. And for a second, Hentz thought it was going to hit him. But 2 men on, 2 out. And Hentz down 0-1. That one way inside. Count will go even at 1-1. One count. Giants with a runner in scoring position, looking to extend their lead. This one hit into shallow center, and that's down for a base hit. Gibbs rounds third, and he's sent home, and he scores easily. Cade Hentz with an RBI single, and it's 5-1 Giants. That'll bring up Brady Powell, who's reached base twice tonight off a single and an error by second baseman P.J. Hughes his last time. McNally elected to stay at second on that relay, and that pitch finds the zone. Powell's down 0-1. 0-1 to Powell. In there for strike 2. Just finds the bottom part of the zone. Now Powell down 0-2 with 2 outs. And again, there's been 3 out of the 5 runs, I believe, for the Giants have been with 2 outs. Another crazy statistic. Just that one misses down low and bounces in to the catcher. 1-2. Another crazy statistic has been the Giants' offense specifically with 2 outs. If I could tell you that number, I would. And unfortunately, it would take a lot of painstaking game reviewing to get that. But I will have it for you shortly. Powell stares at strike 3, and that'll end the 6th inning. But not before the Giants grab another run. Score is now Giants 5, Senators 1, and we'll step away here on the Giants broadcast. Welcome back to Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm David Lewis, and to my sweet surprise, Liam Deal is back out for the top of the 7th inning, and he'll face Mikey Guy to start off, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. One of the few returners on this Senators roster as he fouls this one off into the netting. Sheeler makes a catch off the redirection. Deal decides he wants a new ball. So Deal already up 0-1 on Mikey Guy. That one misses upstairs for ball 1. Just a quick look around the league. Crop Dusters have lost to the Aces in Alexandria. This Guy fouls this one back up in the netting, and he's down 1-2. Lost in Alexandria, and then the T-Bolts getting another win, this time at the DC Grays in Prince George's Community College. And Mikey Guy stares at strike 3, another strikeout for Liam Deal. That'll bring up pinch hitter. That's Ty Slominski. Now standing in for the Senators. It's that first pitch to Slominski. Misses down low for ball 1. So Cyrus Boris's day is done. Slominski hits this to Hentz, and Hentz bobbles it and then tries to make a throw, but it is way too high for the first baseman, Danny Sheeler. And now the umpires will confer if that maybe went out of play. Maybe give Deal a new ball. So, hence with a bit of a bobble there at short, and then decided to put himself in the spin cycle to try and make a play. Lucky for him, it stayed in the park and did not get any further damage, with Sleminski, standing on first. That'll bring up C.J. Willis. It's another pinch hitter. That pitch misses upstairs. So this is Quinn Allen, a rostered pitcher, which is why I couldn't find him, from Yavapai College. So Scott Middleton, the manager for the Senators, going to the bench to try and rally here. Check swing by Allen. Counts 2-2. Two misses outside. Count goes full. Three-two pitch misses outside, and Quinn Allen earns a walk. And now there's two runners on, and manager T.J. Brockway will take Deal out of the game after an amazing start. Deal goes 6 1/3, and we'll step away here on the Giants. So after an amazing start from Liam Deal in his third start of the season, manager T.J. Brockway goes to the bullpen and brings out Cole Williams from Salisbury. Williams appeared in the June 8th Aces game where he went 3 innings, giving up 1 earned run, 2 total on 3 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. First pitch Hit to Hentz. Hentz makes the play to Powell. Powell throws it high over Sheeler, and that's out of play. And so a run will score for the Senators as Slominski makes his way around the bases. And there'll be a runner on second. Tribble grounded it to Hentz. Hentz flipped it to Powell, and Powell tried to make as fast of a throw as he could. Unfortunately for him, it was way too high, and get time here as Tribble dispose of his batting gear. P.J. Hughes will come up now. So, unearned run for Cole Williams already to start this, or excuse me, unearned run for Liam Deal as he was responsible for Slominski on second. So that pitch comes in high for ball one. P.J. Hughes 0 for 1 tonight. Was hit by a pitch back in the top of the third. Swings and miss there. 1-1 finds the zone, now 1-2. Squares to bunt is Hughes. And that'll be ruled a ball as he did pull back the bunt attempt. Count goes even at 2-2, and this game looking like a flip of the script from the previous meeting between these two teams just a week ago that ended up in a 6-5 Senators win, as the Giants trailed in that game, trying to claw their way back, similar to how Senators are doing here. 2-2 pitch from Williams. That one's outside, ball 3, now a full count with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Runner goes, this one popped straight up, Hentz under it, calls for it, makes the grab. As the Senators respond with 1 run, it's now 5-2 Giants as we stretch here in Gaithersburg. Welcome back to Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm David Lewis. And with this bottom of the 7th, Avery Thellman will continue his night of work, but the first two bats he'll face in the bottom of the seventh are arguably the hottest two bats in this Giants lineup tonight, as Danny Sheeler will step up first. He's 2 for 3 after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. That pitch misses outside for ball 1. He has made it to third, or made it on base after all 3 appearances, and then made it to third on all 3, scored on 2 of them. So that pitch misses outside again, now 2-0, and was oh so close to scoring last inning for a miscommunication with Aiden Robbins, and then, 2 innings ago, and then caught stealing by Danny Wyatt. Ended that inning early. He fouls this one back into the fence. It's now 2-1. For Danny Sheeler. Let's see what the Seagull can do. He hits this one hard into left field, and that's down for another base hit. He'll elect to stay at first. And what a day for Danny Sheeler. 3 for 4 on base all 4 times. That one leaving the bat at 90 miles an hour. That'll bring up the other hot bat, Aiden Robbins, who's 3 for 3 today with an RBI double, a run, and 2 singles. First pitch to Robbins, inside for ball 1. And it's funny hearing some of the remarks of the coaching staff about some of these guys. I mean, after Robbins' first game, he was 0 for 4 in the walk-off win against the Big Train, and manager TJ Brockway said, quote, he'll figure it out, and boy, he sure has this last week, as he hits this one hard into right field for another base hit. And Sheeler's on his way to third. The throw is offline, and Robbins stays at first. Runners on the corners, nobody out, and Robbins is 4 for 4. That'll bring up Danny Wyatt, who's 1 for 3 today, singled his last time up. And after only getting 2 hits last night in Olney, the Giants have 14 and have forced a couple errors by the Senators' defense to get on base other ways. Runners on the corners for Danny Wyatt, looking to show what he did off in spring. First pitch to him finds the middle part of the zone, strike 1. Oh and 1, nobody out. Runners on the corners, swing and miss the off speed, catching Wyatt out by surprise. Now Wyatt's down 0-2. Gonna have to protect 0-2, and he watches strike 3. That's the first out of the inning, and the second time Wyatt's retired, struck out looking. That'll bring up Jaden Brown, who struck out his last time up. First pitch to Brown, he hits it off his own leg. This is Wyatt showing some frustration behind the Giants dugout as all these guys are, settling into this summer environment. It's so hard to go from a place where you're used to all your teammates and be put into a completely different environment. Some of these guys showing frustration, it's rightfully so. And Second strike to Brown. Brown looking to avoid a similar fate to Wyatt as he's down 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, swing and miss, but just gets enough of it to stay alive. Oh, 2 to Brown. Thelman delivers another strike 3 looking. So after back-to-back singles from the Giants, it's now back-to-back strikeouts. And that'll bring up the newly acquired Giant, the returning Giant, Tyler DiMartino. Pinch hitting for Casey Gibbs here. DiMartino went to Walt Whitman High School, as did I, except I was a freshman and he was a senior. He's about to be a grad transfer at Indiana. First pitch to DiMartino is upstairs for ball 1. DiMartino originally committed out of West Virginia at a high school and then transferred to Xavier. And then after some injuries this spring where he still had impressive numbers, finds his way to Bloomington. Back pick to first to Robbins, and he just gets in there in time. That pitch missed outside, and DiMartino is up 2-0. So DiMartino was originally going to be sent to the Cape Cod League per the instruction of the Indiana coaches, but elected to come back to the Giants here as he's up 2-0. First strike to him, now 2-1. Two one, 2 outs, runners on the corners. DiMartino watches strike 2. DiMartino has to protect here as the Giants threaten to add more to their now narrow lead after 2 consecutive innings of runs for the Senators. 2-2, fouled away by DiMartino, and we'll have to go again. That one, good job staying alive by DiMartino, as that one's steadily missing the outside part of the zone. 2-2 again from Thelman. Pitch on the way. Robbins goes. Swing and miss by DiMartino. So Thelman, after giving up back-to-back singles, strikes out 3 Giants in a row to end the 7th inning. And we'll be right back here on the Giants Broadcast Network. So to the 55 or so viewers here, unfortunately, lightning has been detected within the radius. Although it has not started raining here yet in Gaithersburg, I'm sure it is imminent. So we will step away here for at least 30 minutes. You can follow along on the Gaithersburg Giants Twitter to stay updated. I'm David Lewis, and hopefully you can hear my voice again later tonight. But if not, the Giants will be right back to it tomorrow against the Grays here in Gaithersburg. That is a 5 o'clock first pitch. And then Sunday, Father's Day, don't forget, Giants will be back again here at Criswell Automotive in Gaithersburg for another 5 o'clock first pitch. Again, I'm David Lewis, and with lightning in the area, we will step away here on the Giants.